look where I'm at. So I'm in this ravine, and like it is an actual cliff right here, and it drops like it's like a plummeting drop off, and then there's this really cool, like I don't know if you can see it. My dog, by the way, Billy Goat. He can climb any cliff no matter where I go. Hey, don't go down there though, because you would plummet off a cliff and die. Oh my God, so I'm gonna show you my dog. Ugh. So I shaved my dog to look like a lion. Hey baby. Oh, you give me so many kisses, you love me so much. And he looks pathetic. Like, I shaved him, and although people on the trail thought he looked pretty cool, I think he looks like an old man. Wait a minute, let me get in there. Look at, he's Simba. I know you guys can tell that from the Lion King. He really is. He's my little Simba. Anyhow, oh my God. Not easy being cheesy. A wilderness girl when I have a princess for a dog. You don't even understand. Like, if I go anywhere, he cries for me. So he will go on any cliff. He will go through any stream just to get to me. It's super cute. So anyhow, this is your daily horoscope and energy reading for August 19th, which is Wednesday. And, you know, I think it's a good idea to have my reading at an extreme spot. But look, I'm going to look at that. I don't know. I can't see really well with... Okay, but that is a cliff. So let's talk about today's energy, because the reason why I picked this extreme spot is because we have really extreme energy. In fact, when I read for this day, I'm not going to lie, guys, originally I did the reading. I just wrote down the energies. I didn't even like fully feel the energies, but I wrote down the energies, and I was like, I can't deal with this day. Like, I already know that when I feel this day, when I wake up in the morning and I feel it, I'm going to feel these quincunxes, and it's going to make energy really difficult for me to absorb throughout the day, and I'm sorry I've got to report it, but I've got some beautiful sextiles in today, so I'm going to try to have us concentrate on those. But for now, let's talk about what jumps out at me. Now, what jumps at me is this Mercury in Virgo, quincunxing Uranus and Aries. So I think today is a day where we want to think things through, and we want to talk things through, and we want to get to the bottom of some things. Oops. Sorry, my dog is sitting on my shirt. And it's going to want to talk things through, but there is going to be some ego-based energy in this day that is not going to make it very easy for either who you're talking to or for you to be able to deal with. And it is going to cause some very intense conversations with people. It's going to maybe ignite some of your knee-jerk reactions in the way that you process things. It's going to really make you think about either wanting to check out or wanting to just get away from the situation, or wanting to bail on working hard at something, and it's going to give you this like completely ridiculous reaction to something that I don't think, unless you experience this quincunx, you actually wouldn't probably have these knee-jerk reactions. But you know, you've got some intense energy from yesterday pulling into the day, and so it's making you hypersensitive to things. And you know, Virgo energy can be an energy that they just develop little quirks and become hypochondriacs. So you may be overly sensitive to anything having to do with people questioning how you value yourself, or how you work through things, or how you deal with things. So we also have Jupiter and Virgo still quincunxing your South Node. So to me, what suggests is that you're going to have a serious reaction to something, and then you're going to have this South Node wiring want to kick in, and it's going to want to demand that you just check out and do the easy thing out of the situation. And so I think what's going to happen is you're going to start to notice that Jupiter's going to go in and expand the cracks in your daily routines. It's going to start to expand some of these issues that people keep trying to talk to you about. It is my guess that through these energies no, don't go there. My dog wants to die. Really an ant. He wants to go run off after an ant. This is a cliff. My dog, he needs to sit right on my lap where I can keep him safe. This little crazy bastard. He's so crazy. So, I really want you guys to not let South Node wiring be something that you check out and do. And what's going to happen at the same time, when you get ego-based and you get mad about something, it's going to ignite the Mars and Leo. And believe me, if anybody, I have a Mars and Leo placement, but it's a very ego-oriented, passionate response to something. So you are a warrior in this energy. You are the king of the jungle. How dare they tell you the things that they're telling you? How dare they make you face the things that you have to face? You know what? You're strong. You're independent. You're self-resilient. You know, how dare them talk to you like this? And that's the way that you're going to feel, which will then make, I think you want to believe in something that can't come true. I think you are holding on to something that there's a giant fracking spider that looks like a sci-fi movie. Okay. I'm okay. Whew. See, this is what I'm talking about. Quincunx and just creepy fucking energy. Like, he's so big, it makes me want to... Sorry, I just have to make sure that there are none of those sci-fi bugs near me, because they're really big and scary. You know, bugs, I am in a bug world, and so the bugs do get their life, but I really just want to be a human outdoors, not experiencing the bug experience. That would be fantastic. So anyhow, I think that for the most part, most of us will figure out that this energy is just really intense. And I think that many of you will just check out of this energy. You won't even deal with it. You'll just go back into some predisposed wiring, some past wiring, and you'll just, you know, you'll try to release it, you know. The problem is that I don't see a lot of energy trining you. So we do have the Sun in Leo and Venus in Leo trining Uranus and Aries. So yeah, we could get a little ego-oriented. We could fall back on some past wiring. We could do what we always do in these situations. I do think that it's a possibility, especially when we're feeling all of this energy, this quincunx energy. I mean, let me give you all the quincunxes that we have today. We have Mercury and Virgo quincunxing Uranus and Aries. That right there is just how you think. It's how you articulate things. It's how you communicate things, right? And oh my gosh, there is like this ant carrying this huge bee. I'm gonna try to see if I can get you guys. I don't know if you can see it, but see, he's this little ant carrying this big bee, probably back to his little hive, because he's a badass little bee. No, and then my dog is like, let's go check out the ant. It kind of reminds me of the fact that I'm like in Indiana Jones, where if I just walked across, see that It looks like I could just walk across there and get to the other side of that cliff. That looks scary as hell. I know that there are extremists out there, but that's not me. You know, I like sitting on the edge of it and looking out and thinking, yeah, that would be cool to do, but I'm not going to be dumb enough to do it. Like, what the hell? Anyhow. Okay, so we have Mercury in Virgo, quincunxing Uranus and Aries. Then we have Mars in Leo, quincunxing Neptune in Pisces. And then we have Jupiter in Virgo, quincunxing the South Node in Aries. So I think we just want to go back to the way life was when it made sense, when our life seemed to be so easy, and that, you know, we weren't very accountable to anything. But with these ascension symptoms happening, there's actually not that possibility to let anything like that happen for us. I think that if we start falling back into old wiring and old ways that we were doing things, I think we'll fall into some of these serious quincunxes, and it's going to be rather difficult. We do have some oppositions. I like talking about the oppositions more because that's two energies that are here that just really want to meet, like right here. And so we have Jupiter in Virgo, quincunxing Neptune in Pisces. So again, I think that if we want to look, if we're truly fighting ascension, if we're fighting, go away, starting out our own new business, or if we're fighting coming up with a new process or a new routine, we're gonna quincunx. If we're not fighting those energies, if we're working with those energies, then what we're going to experience is some opposition, because opposition helps us see two sides, a lower vibration and a higher vibration, and it makes us want to go to that higher vibration. So we kind of want to pull those energies together and meet in the middle. And then we'll also experiencing some really gorgeous sextiles today. And so the gorgeous sextile that we'll be experiencing is the Moon in Libra. So we're looking again for some emotional balance, some stability, some peace, getting back into nature, getting hiking. I've been swimming around in my element. I've been playing in the water. I've been absorbing the water. That makes me highly mentally balanced. And then again, sweetie, so that's your emotional well-being. If you can find a way not to experience the extremes in the energy, then what you're going to experience is your ego, your core, your creative purpose, your authentic self, your resilience. Ooh, there's a black one. Sorry, I had to make it go away. There's like too many bugs, and I gotta get done with this because where I'm at, these sci-fi spiders keep coming. They're like, you know what they kind of remind me of? The War of the Worlds spiders, and they're just, I hate spiders. Okay. Whew. I was talking about the Moon in Libra sextiling the Sun. So again, this is all that ego-based energy, and it's going to be sextiling the Venus in Leo energy. So it's going to be giving us, if we just look at everything balanced, maybe we could start looking at our paths and finding resolutions, and finding ways to excel, and finding ways to expand ourselves, and finding ways to set up healthy routines. Finding that balance. I know for me, I don't want to have a really extreme high any low, but I don't want an extreme low anymore. So I'm making decisions based on looking at my past and thinking, well, I had relationships that gave me really gorgeous highs and addictive highs, but I also experienced significant lows in those relationships. I've been analyzing that, and I've been thinking, since I've had a sabbatical and I've had peace, I want a relationship that gives me a little bit of a high, but not too much of a high, but doesn't ever dip me low. So I want that kind of relationship, and it's really making me see that. It's making me experience that, and it's making me feel centered and balanced and in control and at peace. And I think if you're doing it right, that is the way the energies are going to affect you and just bring you to these areas of like, I can't even tell you, just gorgeous core piece. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for tuning into Annette's Astrology Corner. It is a gorgeous day, and I think I need to play in a little bit more water before I do in the next one. I need to go swimming. Like, you don't understand. I have a North Node in Pisces, so I think flopping around in water just like clears out my energy, and I think I need to go clear my energy for the next reading because we have a lot of quincunx energy this week, and these readings suck it out of me. So I'm going to go play in some water, and I will be right back to tell you guys about tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.